Hello, beautiful Libra. Welcome to your reading. Let's dive into it right away. This is going to be your reading for the next 4 weeks about money, career, success, abundance, what's showing up for you. I see there's a chunk of money fell out of your heart space. This can be symbolizing a resource and abundance coming forward. And I also see here a seal sitting down, maybe even flying. It's not really sitting down or established on a rock. The seals can symbolize actually a source of abundance, also a powerful friend, because it's a sea, but they're also on the land. So this person might be emotionally mature and at the same time who's established, like the earth sign. Okay, they might carry both on their chart, but this is someone, it's invisible to you right now. You don't consider them, but they are in your energy space. You know them. But I feel like here, when the time comes, you're going to consider this person's involvement into whatever that you want to do here. There's an evil eye showing up within like a first week timeline. And I see there's a bear behind it. So bear usually symbolizes something positive, someone positive. So that's why I feel like here, if you're seeing the bear, this can be someone who's in support of what you want to do, but they might also admire you. The admiration can create this evil eye energy. Okay, that's why I mean, I don't think they have negative intentions. So if you ask for help, I'm trying to find the bear. The bear is right here with the number 15, and you see like they're looking very cute and loving. So even though it's a powerful person here, creature, they might have, their admiration can cause this kind of like and disruption in the energy. It's good to communicate with them, because I feel like this person is in the support of you, and you can see it's like a clarity coming to you about your next step, about situation, and they'll be there fully to support. Okay, so if you ask for them, maybe occupy them with something else as well, it is going to work out and maybe clear this evil eye. Okay, another thing I see here, there's someone laughing. There's a big laugh I see inside of like a bark of the tree or a body of a tree here, tree trunk, and there's a camel here as well. The camel can symbolize the movement and resilience, strength, and again packing up and going somewhere, but it is going inside of like a tree trunk here, or maybe packing up the things that you have been saving in your tree trunk, which is your longevity, which is your savings, which is your expertise. Maybe you're retired now that you want to move on to a new direction. This is actually packing up all the knowledge you have, putting it on the back of the camel, and then moving on to your next adventure. It can be symbolizing that. Okay, and this is actually coming as a lightning striking to the trees. So I feel like overall this might have a little force in it, but force with the lightning energy, because lightning is formed in the air. I feel this is, you're an air sign. This is an idea striking you. Okay, this is like a bright idea striking you and moving you towards that desire. It has that kind of like a feeling in it. There's a little V right there. It's forming with the lightning. V can be a victorious moment, a moment of receiving what you're desiring, receive with a V, or V can be in the name of a person who's coming into your life. But this doesn't mean that this person is coming to change things for the better. They might be pushing you towards a certain direction that you're going to be the one making the change, because I see someone here long, like a hat here. When I push it away a little bit, I see like a long hair. This kind of reminds me of that painting. I don't know if you ever seen that painting, the girl with the pearl earring, and kind of reminds me of her hair tie. She's wearing this blue hair tie, but this is a longer one here. And I think here, maybe it was blue, I'm not sure, but she has this big eyes, kind of looks like Scarlett Johansson. And but she's carrying a cross. Cross indicates a dramatic ending. So this can be symbolizing that person. So I heard about her story. If you don't know it, just look it up, because I don't want to mention that kind of negative stuff here. The thing is, this can be someone who is in need, or who thinks they're walking into something positive for them by doing this crossing you. Basically, cross can indicate that too, like crossing you. Maybe they think they're doing something positive, but it seems like it's tying them down. Like there's a goat here pulling them down from the tail of their hair tie. I feel like here, maybe someone you're thinking, like I told you, trying to block your path. You're thinking, okay, I need to move it to another direction. I need to take action about it, which is going to move you towards your your highest good, but their moment of sabotage is actually causing them something else as well, because the energy comes back. What you put out is what you get back. If you're crossing someone, if you're preventing someone to get what they're getting, the karma always works. And even if you have like a religious belief, which I have, according to my belief, that we go to heaven or hell or something like that, like not exactly one-on-one, I accept that. However, in my belief system, there's such a thing. But I believe that we don't wait that long, guys. We don't wait that long. It doesn't take that long karma to strike back, okay? It just immediately we see the results on this planet Earth as well. So I feel like this person might be getting that kind of a karma, and it's not negative or positive. For you, something positive is happening because it is pushing you towards right direction, to the right action. But I feel like for this person, they're actually also experiencing their own karma. If you're hung up on something that happened to you, something has been done to you, don't worry about it, okay? Another thing here, there's a pathway opening. I kind of see the tail of a fish, which I recently saw. I went to an aquarium for like a school break with my daughter, and I saw this fish. I don't know the name of it. Kind of looks like an eel, but they have this massive head. Maybe type of an eel that they are. They have this tail. This is actually a very smooth animal, and they had this pipe inside of their aquarium and like in the tank, and they were actually inside of this pipe hiding. So this can be a place for you to maybe actually secure yourself. And if there's some drama happening, you're actually getting outside of that drama and you're securing yourself in a very cozy place. It can be symbolizing that, okay? And another thing here, there's a pathway opening towards the end of the month. Maybe this is a pathway of opportunity, which is not ending right away. It even has like a hidden heart here, your heart's desire. It's leading you towards there. I see overall a very bright cup. You can see it as well. Towards the end of the year, there's an owl waiting for you here. The owl can be symbolizing intuitive guidance about a massive desire. Another thing here, after we see the V, there's a little boat, and the boat is leading you towards a tree. Both can be going on a new adventure, physical, mental, exploring new areas, new fields, or exploring your new status. Like I said, maybe you're retired, you don't have anything to worry about now. You're exploring new ideas of adventure, which is leading you a tree. Tree indicates establishment. Tree indicates settling down. Tree indicates a long-term financial stability. It's planting something and immediately seeing results and knowing that this is going to grow very big, okay? And I see overall above it, there's a house with a tree behind it as well. This kind of reminds me of this, but the tree is on the other side of the house, okay? So it can be for some of you maybe a new place that you will have like privacy. Maybe it's not like a building space, but it's like a private place, okay? This is one of my black cat's hair. I have only one black cat, but yes, this is his hair, by the way. I think you saw him. His name is Ollie. It's a baby cat. Okay, your desire coming really fast. If you had a desired intention or question in your mind, and I believe so, I forgot to ask the question, but if you have been watching me for a while, you know I asked the question there. And if you have a specific desire, intention, or a question, or if you had something crossing your mind before you turned on the video, the answer is a yes and a quick yes. The solution will be coming in. The resolutions will be happening. It's closing a cycle in your life and ending a new and starting a new one. The cycle can be something maybe you have been experiencing for a while now. Then now this is actually getting elevated to a higher situation. Maybe the circumstances are changing in your favor, because I see that you're smiling here, maybe a little ambitiously smiling right there. That's actually something that you planted the seed grow, it just bear fruit, and it's like you're collecting it, and now you know that now I need to do more of it and get the more of that. It can be like a cycle, but I feel like overall this has some sort of like because there's a person, there are people in front of you, this has a purpose and a service inside of it. So even if you get a little bit too ambitious about it, it's still serving to somebody else, so it still has good intentions in it, okay? Another thing I see in your heart space, there's a crowd forming and you're standing right in the middle of it. This might be a speech that you're gonna give. I see here there's like a whirlwind, kind of like a signal sign. This can be something that you're starting very maybe not with the intention. You have it in your mind. You're saying if this catches up, it is going to create a lot of like wind in this area maybe, but you're not really thinking that it's going to cause that. You're just assuming that, and that assumption becomes the reality because you see it just actually starts expanding your energy field as well here. Okay. Another thing I noticed here that you can see that your feet is not on the ground. This is the ground level of the heart space, the home space. You're flying on a higher level, and there's a bird right under you. Kind of reminds me of a phoenix. And I have this beautiful apple candle here. Kind of reminds me of that golden glitter and rising up the fire energy. So it might be also a transformative moment, which I have a star right there. Star means wish fulfillment. So this transformation might be something that you're desiring, an upgrade in your life happening, and that will maybe help you speak to many others, reach to many others. Okay, help them, and what you put out is what you get back. If you're helping and giving energy to people, that energy comes back to you. And if your desire is that energy comes back to you as money, yes, you can turn that into that as well. Okay, let's dive in to see. I'm seeing Ace of Cups here. Ace of Cups can be emotionally fulfilling offer coming forward. That something will be satisfying. Dolphins indicates fun, so it might be even something that you'll have a lot of fun. Nine of Pentacles energy is your dreams are fulfilled, wish fulfillment. This is material satisfaction, guys. Collecting the seeds that you're planting and enjoying them, having wealth, abundance, hard work leads to great success, a love of for the beautiful things in life. I feel like this is the third time this energy comes to me. Maybe it's a retirement energy. Retirement doesn't mean that you are ending the timeline of work. This can be maybe you actually worked on a project. Now it's about to retire from there and collect the fruits of that labor that you put in there. Okay, it can be indicative of that. Nine of Michaels, this is Nine of Swords energy, 2 nines already. There's an enlightenment happening. I told you that you're rising on a higher level. So there's like an enlightenment happening in your energy field. Yes, and amazing. So I'm going to pull another card to clarify this Nine of Swords energy. What's scaring you? What is actually an unnecessary, unfounded worry? And I'm going to tell you something, guys, that I read some thing in the morning because I had this kind of overthinking mind, and I read something. They said that ADHD minds tend to do that. Maybe it's something about that. It's not really there's a danger next to you, but maybe your mind is overthinking things, which I tend to do as well. I even read a negative comment. I think about it like days on end. I did something wrong. I should have been, but then I ask people with clear perspective, because ADHD blocks your perspective most of the time, makes you overthink about things. Then they say, you know what? It is what it is. This is life. Not everybody has to like you and enjoy what you do. And I say, you know what? Well, I feel bad about it sometimes. But yeah, what is happening here is maybe you are actually trying to balance a lot of things at the same time and overworking, or really putting a lot of effort and energy into the things that you want. And maybe that's the thing, that the fear of not being liked. Okay, that's the situation here. And it seems like it can be like creating a lot of worry. Release anger, guilt, or worry to ask your angels for help. This is actually suggesting that. Another thing with the Two of Aerials, it says make working fun and take charge of the situation. Keep your eyes on the big picture. Leave the details to the others, to creator of all that is, the angels, spirits, and guides. Or maybe you already put the energy in there. So do what's necessary on your part, and then that will maybe even reduce the worry that you have. Okay, another energy shows up here for you is the Magician, which is actually taking charge of the situation. This is being the alchemist, using whatever is available in front of you to make your life come true, make your dreams come true. You can manifest the life you want. What you need will appear magically. And also successful beginnings. We have the magic lamp behind you. He's alchemizing the energy. There's a rainbow on the background, which is actually the things aligning. This is actually having the clear intention. And it's kind of the formula. If you watch Joe Dispenza, he says clear intention and elevated emotion. When you merge them in meditation, it just alchemizes the energy in the out there and then brings your desires to you. So Clear intention is extremely important, guys, to make things happen. But it seems like here you already have a lot of passion for the things that you're desiring as well. And it will get you towards the right information, right people, the right places. You can see Page of Pentacles establishing her new business. She's inside of the library, grabbing every information necessary for her in order to make things happen for her. An excellent opportunity will be offered to you, scholarship or the pursuit of education, time to get to work. So getting to work is I feel like is having the clear intention about what you want to manifest. Reliable, clever, educated, and balanced. I feel like overall, even though this is earth energy, Libra, you tend to have that kind of like an informational, educated, balanced. Yeah, you're the symbol of the scales, basically. Okay, you already have that. So step into it and embody that. And it seems like overall, everything that you feel like it's not working is actually guiding you towards the right direction here. Let's see your one symbol. We have snake. This is a Lenormand deck. Snake can indicate here maybe it's someone doing snaky stuff, which I'm going to pull a spirit animal and see. But when it comes to spirit animal, the animals doesn't really have negative intentions, but the snake can symbolize a transformative moment. And I felt like here in the cup I saw maybe someone doing something sneaky is pushing you towards a new direction, where you need to be right now. Maybe if you are in the comfort zone, when you don't think, when you're thinking, I should stay here, I should move, you're not going to be able to move to the direction. So there's snaky things might be happening because you need to change your course of action, okay? We have sloth here. Digital detox, recalibrate, reset, and recharge coming as your spirit animal. So this is, even though it says slow down, making work fun, and also taking care of your own energy field. This means that slowing down mentally in order to receive the right answers. Like if your mind is going 100 miles an hour, you're not going to be able to catch the inspiration, divine inspiration coming in. I want to pull one more card here for you. Let's see the angel we have, Nema Maya. Seven of Pentacles, the lovely god. This is actually waiting for your crops to grow. It seems like you're in the stage to plant seeds carefully and wait for it in a timely manner. They will transform and show up. Discernment, general prosperity, the deliverance of prisons, it says here. And I feel like this is like an angel's deck. It has different meanings. This can be something that actually you locked up within yourself that you want. Let's see number here. We have number 57. This is a differently numbered deck. It says here, those born under the angel's influence love the military and will distinguish themselves through bravery and greatness of spirit. So it seems like here what you intend, those are your prisoners, what you want to have in your life, that they will be delivered to you. Okay, you can take it in that sense. All right, beautiful. That's all for today. Hope you enjoyed this reading. If you do, you might want to check these new videos out as well. I wish you a magical day. Bye. Hit the subscribe and join the family.